Doing some early morning before work crust cruising in our field and along the edge of the river is something we try to take advantage of when possible. Typical of late March after warm temperatures, sun, and or rain with enough snow, it gets solid and it is possible to ski just about anywhere on skinny skate skis, almost as if it was a groomed trail. This allows for exploration which, while accessible with backcountry skis the rest of the winter, is at a much higher speed, allowing for larger areas to be explored. A lot of animal tracks along the river now that the ice is out, such as otter and beaver shown here.
There's also things that may be considered less interesting to some, such as plants melting out of the snow. You can see here the snow around it has melted out of this dark plant. The translucent snow has allowed some of the beams of sun to go through and get absorbed by this plant more than anywhere else, and that has heated it up, thus causing the heat to melt out the snow. Well, that seems pretty obvious. Over here, it's a little bit less obvious why there's a very distinct melt-out area in here. It doesn't show up on camera very well, but it's something I can see in person where there's a lower snow here and along the stem. I propose what happened was that this was down in the snow, and as it melted out, it popped up, thus meaning that this area melted out with it down there, but now it isn't down there because it still had some spring to it. While that seems like a good explanation for the vast majority of these that I'm seeing, it doesn't work perfectly for all. So I'm not convinced it's the case. You see, when this one bends over, it goes well beyond, well, I just broke it, beyond where this could have been. I can't show you it because of the break, but I think while it could be something else that's causing these, this also could have bent over and just had a much higher bend to get to that location rather than laid out flat, which clearly it can't do because of the break that just happened there.
There's also other reasons that cause snow to melt out, such as this little rodent nest that something was living in over the winter, and its body heat caused the snow above it to melt out, pretty exposed now,